last week of January, and it didn't go well either. But we did a lot of back testing before the beginning of the week, during that weekend, during the past weekend. So I think we're better equipped during this week, more mentally stable. So, but we didn't have any trades that were profitable still. But this one was close. We triggered here, didn't get stopped here actually. Came down. It was a 1 to 4 hour. Normally it was supposed to be 1 to 3, but I've not had the profit in a while, so I think I was greedy with the exit. So it was 1 to 3. I'd have TP'd, but I wasn't. It was more or less 1 to 4. 1 to 4. If I just put it here, I'd have exited and I would have been done. But anyhow, shit happens. But this should not happen. We should not be too greedy with our exits. At least, especially when we are deep in drawdown. But anyhow, one candle just came. Thankfully, I broke even. After a while, I broke even, so one candle just wiped out all my gains, and that was that. Yeah, next trade was on GU. One candle wiped out all my gains, and that was that. End of story. Nothing could have done about that loss. It was just like COCs wouldn't have, or consecutive opposing candles wouldn't have helped me there. My CTC was not even like, everything was just gone. Everything was just gone. Anyhow, just up spring, no breakdown attempt. Okay, this was really dilly-dallying around this level. But sure, I still broke out, whether I was dilly-dallying or not. Breakdown, second, third, not a very good sign at all. Low range, no close, practically a doji. But still, I should have still waited for it. Like, at least wait for the next candle, honestly. Looking back, I should have waited for the fourth candle to close. I should have waited for the fourth candle to close, especially because of this consolidation around the level here. This is not ideal at all. Next time. If the candles are not really making any good ranges, no good closes, wait for the fourth candle and see if it's also bad, still wait for the fifth. But we entered regardless and closed beyond our CTC. So we closed the trade around like 0.6 loss after this candle closed. We still got stopped later and got wiped out completely later. After that, we had a trade on NG. Yeah, NG. My favorite pair, or supposed to be my favorite pair. But anyhow, this didn't happen because it was NFP news. I was not inside this situation. But this happened. 1 to 3. Nice up thrust, nice green, nice close. So consecutive exits, consecutive entries on NG specifically. We entered our trade, CTC, blue line. Got wiped out immediately. Nothing could have done. No CTC, no consecutive opposing candles, just clean wipe out. That was all. Like this, nothing can do. We couldn't even enter on the sell side. We tried to, but NFP is not something I'm going to be entering inside. It's not a very smart thing to do. Alright, EJ, this was our last trade of the week. Yeah, we didn't eat this loss. Funny enough, we didn't eat this loss. My breakouts, first candle, second candle, third candle, very good range, very good range. Very nice, at least not terrible. It was not a flash, false breakout, so it's okay. And also EJ most of the time barely has retracement, and I found the solution to be more aggressive with the entries. Part of the solution was come by this situation around here. What was it? Yeah, this one. I think this was second or first week of February. If I'm more aggressive in my entries on EG, it will work better. NG more conservative, EG more aggressive. Did a lot of backtesting to come to this conclusion, sure, but it's working at least. I think it should work. Yeah. So we entered a trade, got triggered. It was going well for a while. This week here it was going well for a while until it was around like 2:30, which was NFP release, and I was not about to hold that position through it. So I hedged the position. I think it was around like 0.3% profit at the time I hedged it, and it went against me, and there was no way I could not. My if it went like in my direction, I might have kind of found a way to capitalize on the move, but it went against me. I did not even know how I was even going to like try and size the position back, but so I just closed both of them. I went away with my 0.3% profit, which was not really a profit, it was more or less a break even. But yeah, it was actually my first actual serious hedge. I actually did the hedging, like active action. I actually made a proper hedge against news events, and that was actually a good experience. But that was all. I feel like the trade I should learn from the most this week is GU. This GU. That's this consolidation around the level. We should really have not just. We should have waited for the next candle to close. If there is no winner, winners are not decided. Wait for them to be decided, and then follow them home. Situations like this, we should have. If it closed back in this schematic, we would have more or less not entered the sell side. Waited for us to enter the spring side. Close outside again. We would have not entered the up thrust anymore. The spring, I mean, if you have not entered the spring anymore, we would have waited. So after I've seen this 1, 2, 3, then this happened. I would have more or less given the situation, and the loss would have not happened. Well, sayonara.